What's up guys, welcome back once again to Did Reviews. Today I'm going to do a quick video just based on something that Bitspower sent me. Massive thank you to them for sending this over. This is just a slim, low profile M.2 cooler that they do, around about $12 I believe in the US, around about the same sort of in pounds in the UK if you can get hold of it in the UK. So I'll just basically show you it quickly, and I'm going to install it and I'll show you what basically the temperature results are and if it's any improvement on the basic read and write speeds. So just show you this now. So this is the cooler. Like I can say, this is all there is to it. There's not a lot to it at all. It's a tiny little low profile cooler, all in black. I believe they do it in silver as well, with the Bitspower logo on there. That's all there really is to show you. Obviously you get a thermal pad with it, which I'll put on and then install it. So we'll get straight into the testing and I'll show you basically how well it performs. Right, so I've done some testing, basically just run Crystal Disk Mark on its default setting, 1 GB files, 5 passes. So let's quickly talk about idle temperatures first before we get started. So the idle temperatures, before, me being stupid, I took a screenshot when I was hovering over something, so it's covered it up, but it was 33 degrees before we put the M.2 cooler on, and then when we put the M.2 cooler on we dropped 3 degrees, so we've got a idle temperature of 30 degrees, so that's quite a big improvement. And then after we, obviously before and after we installed the M.2, we took some readings for the maximum temperature running the Crystal Disk Mark test. And as you can see, hopefully you can see this on the camera, but I'll talk it through it anyway. We got a maximum of 43 degrees after the M.2 cooler was installed, and before we got a maximum of 56, so we dropped 13 whole degrees just from putting this tiny little M.2 cooler on. So it proves that it is actually doing something. The averages went from 44 down to 39, which isn't as big a difference. The maximum temperature was obviously a massive difference. So we've done temperature testing. Let's now have a look to see whether we improved anything with speeds. So now you can see the speeds on the screen, and on the left is the before speeds and on the right is the after speeds. So you can see we improved a very little bit of, to be fair, it obviously probably is within margin of error. Before we got 2,486 on the sequential read, after we got 2,487. On the right we got 2,150, and then we dropped a megabyte on the after at 2,149, so it didn't really do anything basically. On the sequential, we got 2,265 before and 2,292 after, again a slight increase, and then 1,995 on the right and 2,022 afterwards, after the M.2 cooler had been installed. So a slight increase, again could be within margin of error. There's not a big difference there to suggest otherwise really. And then you look at the randoms, 661 to 679, 553 to 569, and then random 4K 60 to 71 and 195 to 202. So very small increases, but an increase nonetheless. But obviously the big thing is the temperatures came down significantly. So if you wanted to basically maybe prolong the life of your M.2, then having a cooler on it like this will do the job. So here we have it. That's the Bitspower M.2 low profile M.2 cooler. Thank you again for Bitspower for sending this out just for me to take a quick look at. I've shown you, I'll put up on the screen now what it looks like when it's installed. It looks nice and sleek, blends in with pretty much anyone's build, no problems whatsoever, and it definitely performs. As you can see from the temperature results, it definitely performs. It drops those maximum temperatures massively by 13 degrees on my testing, and this is on a Gen 3 drive. So Gen 4, obviously you'll have different results, but hopefully you'll still drop them by a fair margin, as they do get warmer, those drives. So that's it guys. Like I said, I just wanted to do a quick video on this and thank Bitspower for sending this out. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me any comments in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.